13 Sun's Dawn, 2920. Mournhold, Morrowind. Turala stood at the black-bejeweled city gates. A wind howled around her, but she felt nothing. The Duke had been furious upon hearing his favourite mistress was pregnant and cast her from his sight. She tried again and again to see him, but his guards turned her away. Finally, she returned to her family and told them the truth. If only she had lied and told them she did not know who the father was. A soldier, a wandering adventurer, anyone. But she told them that the father was the Duke, a member of the House Indoril, and they did what she knew they would have to do, as proud members of the House Redoran. Upon her hand was burned the sign of expulsion her weeping father had branded on her. But the Duke's cruelty hurt her far more. She looked out the gate and into the wide winter plains, twisted sleeping trees and skies without birds. No one in Morrowind would take her in now. She must go far away. With slow, sad steps, she began her journey. 16 Sun's Dawn, 2920. Sensual, Anaquina, modern day elsewhere. "What troubles you?" asked Queen Hasama, noticing her husband's sour mood. At the end of most lovers' days, he was in an excellent mood, dancing in the ballroom with all the guests. But tonight, he retired early. When she found him, he was curled in the bed, frowning. "That blasted bard's tale about Polydor and Eloisa put me in a rotten state," he growled. Why did he have to be so depressing? But isn't that the truth of the tale, my dear? Weren't they doomed because of the cruel nature of the world? It doesn't matter what the truth is. He did a rotten job of telling a rotten tale, and I'm not going to let him do it anymore. King Dro'Zel sprang from the bed. His eyes were rheumy with tears. "Where did they say he was from again?" "I believe Gilverdale, in easternmost Valenwood," said the Queen, shaken. "My husband, what are you going to do?" Dro'Zel was out of the room in a single spring, bounding up the stairs to his tower. If Queen Hasama knew what her husband was going to do, she did not try to stop him. He had been erratic of late, prone to fits and even occasional seizures. But she never suspected the depths of his madness, and his loathing for the bard and his tale of the wickedness and perversity found in mortal man. 19 Sun's Dawn, 2920. Gilverdale, Valenwood. "Listen to me again," said the old carpenter. "If cell 3 holds worthless brass, then cell 2 holds the gold key. If cell 1 holds the gold key, then cell 3 holds worthless brass. If cell 2 holds worthless brass, then cell 1 holds the gold key." "I understand," said the lady. "You told me. And so cell 1 holds the gold key, right?" "No," said the carpenter. "Let me start from the top." "Mama?" said the little boy, pulling on his mother's sleeve. "Just one moment, dear. Mother's talking," she said, concentrating on the riddle. "You said cell 3 holds the golden key if cell 2 holds worthless brass, right?" "No," said the carpenter patiently. "Cell 3 holds worthless brass if cell 2... "Mama!" cried the boy. His mother finally looked. A bright red mist was pouring over the town in a wave, engulfing building after building in its wake. Striding before was a red-skinned giant, the Daedric Molag Bal. He was smiling. 29 Sun's Dawn, 2920. Gilverdale, Valenwood. Almalexia stopped her steed in the vast moor of mud to let him drink from the river. He refused to, even seemed repelled by the water. It struck her as odd. They had been making excellent time from Mournhold, and surely he must be thirsty. She dismounted and joined her retinue. "Where are we now?" she asked. One of her ladies pulled out a map. "I thought we were approaching a town called Gilverdale." Almalexia closed her eyes and opened them again quickly. The vision was too much to bear. As her followers watched, she picked up a piece of brick and a fragment of bone and clutched them to her heart. "We must continue on to Artaeum," she said quietly. The year continues in First Seed.